everybody. I hope you're having a great day. I am doing the Take 5 Art Challenge from August of 2017. Our prompts were text pages, something white, something yellow, and a media that is put on by using packaging materials, which I thought was really a lot of fun. I'm using one of my favorite canvases, which is food packaging. I really do love food packaging, and I love to recycle it, even though we do have recycling readily available here, and I do recycle a ton of stuff, you know, like cans and other kinds of packaging, but really I do a lot of recycling packaging by just doing art with it. And I really do love that. It keeps stuff out of the landfill, and it also gives you a first layer. Now, in this case, I'm using, I have a friend down the street, and she always saves her boxes for me, and she's like one of these meticulous housekeepers, so it's good to source boxes from her. She has all kinds of stuff, and a lot of times there's cereal boxes that I use to make box journals. In this case, it's a Marie Calendar frozen chicken pot pie container, and it's nice because it's quite flat. I did trim two ends off of it. I did kind of keep the end flaps, but in the very end of this, I kind of chopped those off, as I am going to make ATCs out of this art challenge. I love making art trading cards. They're 3.5 by 2.5. It just lends itself really well to the Take 5 art challenges that I've been doing. I am working backwards because I just missed a lot of Take 5 last year. I really wasn't aware of it until December, until my friend Leanne, I caught a video that Leanne had done. Okay, one of our other prompts was a napkin. So I have this gorgeous napkin, and it has coffee cups, and they're all nested together, and I just thought it was so pretty. But I am not going to use the complete napkin. I'm also not using Mod Podge at this point. I'm using a toothy gesso. That's the only way I know to describe it. And I really do like the way that it feels. I know this is weird, but it feels gritty when you put it down, but it does not dry with grit. It dries rather with a toothiness to it that I really do like. To me, that toothiness of the gesso adds texture, and I am a big texture girl. I love texture. I like different textures in everything. Even like, I love texture. Let's just leave it at that. I love texture. So I'm laying down the pieces and parts of this napkin on top of the text pages. The text pages are Swedish text, and I have been using them in my flow journals for quite some time now, but I did have some of those pages were torn, and instead of tossing them or trimming them down to use in the journals, I thought, well, you know, this would be a great time to use some of those, you know, some torn text pages that I have. I've been so lucky to have so many people send me language pages. I've got German text, Swedish text, Chinese characters, of course English from different French. I've just been very, very lucky. Latin, we got the Confessions of Augustine not long ago, and that is all in Latin, and I love language. I think that language is an art form. It truly is. Whether it's written or spoken, it's an art form. I have my napkin pieces all kind of laid out now, and I'm using the back of the napkin, which is solid white, to patch up a few places that I see here that need a bit of patching. I'm going to use a piece of cardboard to layer on molding paste. Now, I like this. I've never done it before, but I did find out that, see those really cool lines. I love the lines that it makes. But I did find out that as I'm doing this, it's better to use the other side of the cardboard as the scraper side. So if you're going to try this, use one part of the cardboard to lay down your molding paste, and then use the other side of the cardboard to actually kind of make your lawns. I am getting a little bit of pull up right here, some of the napkins, so I know that I'm being a little too forceful with my cardboard scraper, so I'm trying to be a little more aware of that. More molding paste here. I love this stuff. And Jennibellie has a great recipe for a DIY molding paste, which I used for a long time, and then someone gave me the real thing, and it's like, oh gosh, it's kind of a big difference. But you know, if you don't have molding paste, then check out Jennibellie's DIY recipe for molding paste. It's really a lot of fun. It's very fun to experiment with. So I'm just doing the very last of the molding paste here. That was a lot of fun, and I'm definitely going to do that again because I really do like the lines that it created on the piece. I think here I'm going to add some yellow because yellow was one of the prompts. I had seen Leanne use yellow watercolor, and I really did like it. She was using watercolor over molding paste, and I thought, you know, I got to try that. Now, Leanne was kind of dribbling it, not dribbling, she was using it and then making it kind of drip down the page. So I'm going to try that right here. And really all that does for me is kind of make everything super wet. So I'm thinking, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. But I am really liking the yellow. It is the first day of spring, and it is snowing here again. And I've kind of had it with the snow and the cold. I am ready for spring. I think 5 months of being cold is a gracious plenty. Here I've dried the piece and I've cut it up into ATCs, 3.5 by 2.5. So I have a little basket of junky small pieces that I sit downstairs and I cut just small pieces, and I'm thinking that I'm going to have small pieces that will fit on these ATC cards. I love ATCs because they're fun to drop into my packages when folks buy flow journals from me. I love to send along a little freebie, and also I send along a little bag of trinkets, which I'm very fond of as well. This says captivating, and I believe the word captivating came from that little 1/2-inch strip on some scrapbook paper. It's a cool word. I am using glue to stick all this down because I do have a lot of texture already on the cards, and so I did not want to glue stick anything down, but I think she turned out pretty good. The next one is, I can't remember what I do. Hang on. Color hold, please. Oh my gosh, it's the rabbit. Like the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. You know, he's late for a very important date. And I'm looking for a clock element. I had some tagboard pieces that they came apart. They kind of came apart in layers, and I found my tagboard piece right here, and I thought, well, that would be just kind of like a perfect thing to use in a mixed media piece because it's thin, but it's still got that clock integrity to it. So I'm really liking this. The rabbit, I think, came from a catalog, maybe. I can't remember exactly where he came from, but he is cute, and I really do like him. It is the season of rabbits, right? It's Easter, right around the corner, and it's snowing today. Did I mention it's snowing today and it's the first day of spring? Oh gosh, I am gluing the tag board piece onto my card. I'm being really messy here. It's okay. I like to be messy. Everything else that I do is really meticulous, and so it's fun to just kind of be messy and see what happens. Next little card, I think I'm going to use a moon element, and I think this says something about the stars. Sorry, those cards are on the other side of the room from me now, and I don't know what they say. I love these moon things. I don't know. Oh, Art Angel sent those to me, and they are just super neat. My company was called Laughing Moon. So this is a star from Leanne at Creatively Free to Be Me. I will link Leanne's site down here because you just got to know Leanne. If you're having a bad day, you listen to a Leanne video and she will make you laugh, and she's just adorable and fun to listen to, super creative. She makes journals, she does all kinds of things. She does the most beautiful journal pages I've ever seen, and she does like kind of that documented life thing. So I've got those words down. The words are from a Tim Holtz word pack, and I really do love them. I think I do one more here. Don't you like the yellow? The yellow just turned out really neat. Yellow is good this time of year. Yellow is a good color as we're waiting on the sun to return to the earth. Like we've been in the pit of black darkness forever. I'm sorry. Did I say black darkness? I'm sorry. This is another image from a magazine that I cut. I love to cut images from magazines. I find it very soothing, and it's like I feel very accomplished when I can get some imagery done. I'm not a drawer, I'm not a painter, but I do like to construct things. So words are going on right here. I like the way she turns out. She's a very creepy looking girl. Okay guys, I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 ATCs done for the Take 5 challenge for August of 2017. Thanks for watching.